do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. The stuff that you see on YouTube, on my website, the content and stuff like that. That's only like a small piece of the big pie of what's going on as far as workload and things of that nature. And so I work a lot behind the scenes with artists through like coaching and things of that nature. A lot of hands-on work, and through that, I've just I just know a lot of what's going on with artists, and not only that, just through email messages I receive and people share with me what they're doing and stuff. And I just felt it was really important to kind of take some of those people and share them with you, because I think it's important for you guys to realize, what's going on amongst you, amongst your contemporaries, amongst your colleagues, amongst your fellow rappers that are right where you're at right now, just to kind of hear their story a little bit, what they're working on, what they're doing, and some of their successes. And it was really inspiring to me to do these interviews with these artists, because the common thread or theme that I found was most of these rappers have only been rapping for like a little over half a year, maybe 7 or 8 months, and they're already releasing projects, and the level that they're at is just amazing. Honestly, it truly is. And I always compare it to myself, like where I was at 7 or 8 months into rapping. There's just no comparison. There's just none. And if you think about my whole mantra of be a better rapper now, it's putting the emphasis on the now, not later, not years later, or maybe one day I'll get there. It's saying, no, be a better rapper now. These are techniques that you can learn, that is universal, that applies to not just one person, but everybody, not just on one type of beat, but all types of music. And it's all about contributing to the evolution of rap. I don't believe that it has to take you years and years and years to get skilled in the craft. It's really ultimately on the individual, how much they apply themselves, how hard they're working towards something. But it's not just on work. It's not just work. It's also about understanding what you're working on. So it takes all the questions or the uncertainties about why things aren't sounding good to you. It's taking all of those questions of what is it actually that I need to improve on, and helping you identify the issue so you can practice and develop your craft with precise intentions on what exactly you're working on, so you're not just guessing. And that's something that took me so long to evolve. That's one of the reasons, is because it wasn't really that clear on what I was doing wrong. I started when I was a kid. I started rapping when I was like 11 years old. The internet didn't even have video on it. There was no anything that I knew of, at least. There was no information out there to learn from. It was simply by observation. So it took me a long time to evolve into what I would consider a decent rapper. And I didn't want anyone else to have to go through that frustration and that all that time, And it's not a bad thing that it took me that long. It really caused me to appreciate it that much more when I did reach a certain level to where I felt like I was becoming pleased at where I was at, not content, but just like I reached a checkpoint, like, yes, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm keep on building on this. So I wanted to pass that on to everybody else so they didn't have to take as long to evolve. And that's really my theory behind be a better rapper now, is cut out all the guessing work. Focus on what your opportunities of development as an artist is, and get better quicker. Perfect your craft, grow your tribe. So I reached out to several rappers within this community and just did some interviews with them. And I wanted to share a little bit of their story with you, who they are, where they're from, what they're working on, and how you can get in touch with them. Another part of my theory is I believe if you look at history, if you look at any group of people where there was a community of people who had one common goal in mind, who were unified with some type of common purpose, you will usually see this evolution happening, this innovation happening, where people are becoming skilled quicker. And there's something really special about that. I know I can attest to that I didn't really start getting better faster until I actually got into a rap group. And just learning from being around other rappers who were better than me caused me to get better so much faster. And there was that friendly competition there, not to where we're trying to outdo each other necessarily to try to prove ourselves to be better than the other, but it was really kind of us holding each other accountable. You know, somebody just wrote a crazy verse and you felt like your verse was lacking. It made you want to go back and say, okay, I still need to put more work on my verse because it doesn't match up to this verse. And it's something really special about that. And I think it's important when it comes to community to realize that you're not alone. And I think it's very easy to feel that way on the internet when we're all kind of isolated on our own computer or devices, wherever we are in the world. And that's always been a major focus of mine since I started making how to rap videos in the beginning, was the community aspect of what I'm doing, to bring people together, just like we're doing tonight in this hangout. It's the purpose of this, to bring you guys together so you can not just so you can listen to me speak, but so you guys can meet each other, so you guys can network, so I can share the platform with you guys. And so it allows you guys to network with one another and also just be encouraged by one another, because there's so many talented rappers in this community. It really is, and it's incredible what you guys are doing, and it deserves a spotlight. It deserves to be notated, to be shared with the rest of the community. So that's what this is all about.